When Flash Gordon soared into theaters in 1980, the world wasn't prepared for what it was about to see. A film that looked like a comic book come to life, bursting with color, wild costumes, and a soundtrack that pulsed like lightning. But beneath the shining surface, the production was a storm of conflict, confusion, and controversy. What seemed like a campy sci-fi adventure on screen was, behind the scenes, one of the most chaotic movie shoots of its era. The cast and crew were tangled in disputes, last-minute rewrites, and a level of madness that nearly destroyed the project before it even finished. It all began with the vision of producer Dino De Laurentiis, who dreamed of reviving Flash Gordon as a grand space epic to rival Star Wars. But his obsession with style over substance led to constant clashes with the creative team. Director Mike Hodges, known for his dark crime dramas, was hired suddenly and given almost no prep time. The script was constantly rewritten, scenes were improvised, and actors often arrived on set not knowing their lines or what version of the story they were supposed to be in. It became a free-for-all of ideas, and chaos reigned from day one. Leading man Sam J. Jones, a former Marine and model, was meant to be the heroic face of the franchise. But behind the camera, he was at war with De Laurentiis. Their relationship deteriorated so badly that Jones quit before filming was even fully wrapped. When it came time for post-production, he refused to return, and much of Flash's dialogue had to be overdubbed by a different voice actor. Fans didn't realize it, but the voice they heard saving the universe wasn't even his. It was one of Hollywood's quietest cover-ups, and it nearly ruined his career. Meanwhile, Queen, the legendary rock band hired to score the film, delivered a soundtrack that shocked executives. Studio heads thought it was too experimental, too loud, too modern for a space adventure. They wanted a traditional orchestral score, but Queen's pounding drums and electric guitars gave the movie its pulse. And though it confused critics at the time, it became one of the most iconic film soundtracks in history. Today, that unforgettable anthem, Flash, Ah Ah, is remembered even by those who've never seen the movie. The chaos didn't stop there. The sets, though visually stunning, were fragile and dangerous. The actors' costumes, glittering armor, heavy cloaks, and elaborate masks were so tight and suffocating that several performers fainted under the hot lights. Some of the wire-flying stunts were done with minimal safety precautions, leaving actors dangling in pain for hours. Brian Blessed, who played Prince Voltan, later joked that the set was a beautiful disaster waiting to happen. But for many cast members, it wasn't a joke. There were arguments, injuries, and moments when it seemed the production might shut down entirely. Yet somehow, out of the madness, Flash Gordon survived. When it premiered, critics didn't know what to make of it. Was it a parody or a serious space epic? Reviews were mixed, and box office numbers fell short of expectations. But over time, the film found new life. Its over-the-top visuals, theatrical dialogue, and bold camp style became beloved by fans around the world. What once seemed like a failed experiment turned into a cult masterpiece, a symbol of the 1980s fearless creativity. Today, Flash Gordon is remembered not just for its cosmic battles or wild costumes, but for the incredible behind-the-scenes storm that almost destroyed it. Every color, every song, every outrageous performance came from a production on the edge of chaos. And that chaos is what made it unforgettable. Behind the glittering worlds and booming soundtrack lies a film that defied all odds, a reminder that even when Hollywood tries to hide the truth, the legend always shines through.